Okay, so now that it is July, I figured it is time for one of those reading challenge check-ins because I did say I was gonna do some reading challenges, and I don't know. I kind of did a little bit and haven't done much. So, anyways, let's see where we're at with that. So, anyways, let's start with the 20 books in 2026 list. Let's see. The first book I have on this list, The Lust Crusade. I have it on my bed. I've been meaning to pick it up. I have, in fact, not picked it up. But it's a very summery book, so I think I was waiting for it to be summer. It is, in fact, summer, so I should probably read that soon. The next book, The Fallen Stars by Amani Ariu. Oh my god. I blasted through that book. I loved that book. Like, I love that series. I am invested. I want to continue on with that series so bad. I think it's supposed to be 5 books, and that's only the second book. I will be, you know, excitedly devouring those books unless they come out, because I need them. And, I don't remember if the third one's coming out this year or not. But, we're gonna find out because your girl needs them books, okay? I like them a lot. So, anyways, the next one is Game On by Navessa Allen, which I think is the third one. I think it might be the final book. I think it's supposed to be a trilogy. I read the first two. I like the first one the best. Second one was alright. Third one, I have it on hold for the audiobook. So I'm just waiting for that to come in. Once that does, we're just gonna, do our thing. But that one's on hold, so I have to wait for that to come out. Okay, number 4, we have Coiled at the Roots by Scarlett St. Clair. I got a notification email that this book is being pushed to next year. So this is kind of the downside of trying to put new releases on here. That one was supposed to come out in like September, and now I think it's being pushed to March next year. So I literally can't read that this year. I think I'll just read another like release. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do about that at this point, because it was a risk. It was a risk, and it did not pay off. Anyway, so I'll figure out something else to put in that slot, I guess, because now that we're halfway through the year, that one's just not happening. So we'll see what other new releases I can put in there. Or sequels. Actually, I think I have a sequel that I can put in there, but yeah, we'll see. So anyways, the next one we have is Deadbeat by Leigh Bardugo. That one is still slated to come out this year, so assuming that it does, I have that pre-ordered, and so I should be picking that up when it comes out. So, that one's not out yet, so I'm clear on that. Let's see. The next book. Oh, okay, these are the 2026 releases, like fresh ones. Inamorata. I did actually start this. It's a very slow book. That one. Oh, I think I left it in the other room. But that one is Inamorata. That one is. I started it. It's very slow and dark. It's very dark. I've heard people saying that it was gonna be very kind of like gory and stuff, and like like more intense in that end than people expected. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like if you've read enough Ava Reid, you kind of know she leans into that, and it sounds like this one's probably her most hardcore one. So that one's gonna be like a slow. I'm gonna like slowly make my way through that because it is intense. I started it and it is intense. Yeah, there's like a lot of body parts and stuff. It's very horror. It's very much horror-esque. Gothic-esque. Like, if you want something gothic-y and horror-y, let me tell you, this is the vibe. That's the vibe, but you have to be okay with gore. You really do, because her books are already kind of like messed up, and they're gonna mess you up, and this one is no exception. This one's probably taking the cake already. So that one started. The next one on my list, I have The Escape Game by Marissa Meyer and Tamara Moss. So that's a collab, I guess. They're working together, writing team. So that one I have on hold, and I'm waiting for the audiobook to come in. Because I'm just going to audiobook that one. I like Marissa Meyer books, so it should be interesting. I don't think I've read anything where she collabs with somebody else, so we're going to see how that goes. But, I feel like collab books usually do well. Because, now people are putting their heads together to make something very interesting, and I don't know. Collab books just tend to go well, in my opinion, from what I have read, so we'll see. Let's see. After that, we have The Swan's Daughter, which I did read like a long time ago already, because that one came out in like January. Yeah, so I read that one. I liked it. That one was worth the read. If you're interested in that, I'd pick it up. Graceless Heart by Isabel Ibanez. pick that one up if you really like historical stuff, because that one's more very like historical vibes. Like there's magic, but it's that one was that one was like, I don't know, like I liked it enough, but not like a ton. All right, so yeah, just if you want something historical to read, I would read that, but it's not accurate history or nothing like that. It's kind of loose, a loose historical period type of thing. But yeah, so we did do that one. After that, we have Hell's Heart by Alexis Hall. I am on the wait list for that. I think last I checked, it was like 24 weeks left to go. So we'll see what time that one comes in. It's always faster. The wait's always faster, but I have that on hold. So that should be eventually. Let's see, the Gilded Ones. I just need to pull that off my shelf and start reading it, which, we'll see when we get to that. We'll see when we get to that one. Let's see, The City of Brass. That one's been out forever. I've seen it at the library. I just need to pick it up. I just need to get to that one. Let's see, Cinder. Cinder's even sitting on my bed just waiting for me to read it, so... I think that one is very likely to get read soon. Out of everything on this list, that one's probably gonna be the next one out of this list that really actually gets read. Let's see, The Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love. That's still on my bookshelf. I haven't even pulled it down, but I am still excited to read that one because I think it'll be fun. It's one of those books that I think I'm gonna read in between like more serious stuff. So that one's like that one I'm gonna pick it up when I'm definitely in the mood for it, because that mood will definitely come up for sure. After that, I have The Queen of the Tierling. I think I have that by the couch, so the more I look at it, the more I'll want to pick it up, that's for sure. So that one's 50-50. I'm actually gonna get to it. Alchemy of Secrets, I have that on my Kindle. And so, I mean, I really do want to read that one still. So, like, my excitement for that one is not really dimmed. Let's see, Kiss of the Basilisk. I read that. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? I read that one because I need to know what the hell's going on. I'm aware now. At what cost? At what cost? I have the second one, and I guess I'm gonna read it too because I didn't learn my lesson the first time. These people are crazy. That shit is crazy, okay? That shit is crazy. You have to... Oh my god. Anyways. That is just crazy, okay? That was Snake Smut, and it's weird. It's weird, okay? It's one of the weirdest things I've read in a while. That was, like, considered, like, a mainstream title. Yeah. We're not even being chill about the monster romances anymore. That's basically what that... I mean, it's a shifter. But whatever. Oh my god. Anyways, and then the next book I have on the list is Spellcaster, which I think the sequel for that one's already either out or about to come out too, so that's like good timing to be reading that one pretty soon. That one's on my bed, so I think that one I will get to this year. Hollow, I've been eyeing that one to pick it up. Like, I don't know why, but it feels like I should read it in the summertime. I don't know why. I guess summer is a good time to get messed up by the Twisted Sisters books, because let me tell you, their books... Emotional Damage, that Zodiac Academy series. This is the authors of the Zodiac Academy series, and those books like gave me like emotional damage to the next level. Like I had to like take a break from binging that series because the emotional damage was so intense that I needed a minute just to process. Oh my god, which that like never happened, let me tell you. So that was intense. And then the last one is The Goddess of, which I think I might have a hold for the audiobook of this too. So we're gonna see if that audiobook's any good or if I should read it physically. I mean, physically. It won't be physical. It'll be on my Kindle because I think that one's a KU book still. So that's that reading challenge. I've read 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and one of them has been pushed to next year. So I don't know. Yeah. So. Not quite as far as I was hoping, but I can catch up still. It's still doable, I think. We're gonna see. Let's see. And then so the other list that I have is the Taco-tastic Reading Challenge, which, let's see what we have. So the tortilla book. The House of Fear. I did read that, and I enjoyed that. That was a fun, like, murder mystery book, if you, are into that, like, haunted house type of stuff. That was fun. But it was a fun read. Like, I liked it. So, worth it. The next book we have is To Sir Philip with Love, which Why was I thinking about Bridgerton? Oh, you know what? One of the arcs I'm reading is reminding me because it's the same time period as Bridgerton, and it's making me want to pick that up. So maybe soon, but I haven't got to it yet. Then we have Immortal Consequences, which I think I finally put that audiobook on hold so that way I can do the immersive reading or whatever the hell we're calling it, where you read the book and the audiobook together. So, and I think that one's like Dark Academia, so it's more of a full-time read anyways in the first place, so we'll see when I actually get to that. Legend Born. I need to dig that book out. See, the problem with with trying to read Legend Born is that it is at the very bottom of a very tall stack of books, and so, I just haven't had the willpower to dig that one out because why is it at the very bottom? Why did I pick the book that it was at the very bottom of a like stack of books that's almost as tall as me? Or it's at least half my height. I don't know. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. After that, I have Once Upon a Demon's Heart, which that book, I think I have it over there, but I've heard that one's kind of messed up, so I feel like I have to be prepared for emotional damage, which is kind of, I have not been. So we're gonna see when I pick that one up. After that, we have Dragonfall, which honestly, I kind of forgot about that book. We'll see what happens with that one, but dragons are fun. Dragons and books are fun. And then we have Marry Me. That one is a Christmas book straight up. Like that's a holiday book. That's a holiday read. That one I have no intention of picking up till the holidays, so you know, we're going to read it when it's seasonally appropriate. So, at least not till October. Probably after like Halloween, I'll be in the mood to pick that up. So maybe November. But that's the plan for that one. After that we have Stone Cold Fox, which I was disappointed by, honestly. I kind of don't recommend that book. Like, it was, I don't know, the ending was just such a letdown. Like, she was doing all this shit, and then it just kind of, the ending just fell flat. Like, I feel like it was set up to do so much more, and then it didn't. So, that one was kind of a disappointing read. After that, we have The Memory Police, which, I think I found an audiobook for that. I was just gonna audiobook that one. Let's see, so, maybe soon? That was the most serious book on this list. Let's see, after that, God of Pain, I did in fact start that one. And then it keeps getting sidelined because I got, I think I sidelined it because I got ARCs. But anyways, or like wanted to read something else. I don't know. But I started that one, and that one's an easy read, but it's also just like, I don't know. When I read these like dark romances, I realize maybe I'm sane after all, because that is much for me. Like the shit that people are doing in these books, I'm like, like it's fantasy. I mean, it's in the real world, so I guess it could technically happen, but also no. No. But anyway, so that one's like an easy come and easy go type of book for me. Like I could just pick it up randomly. But yeah, so I'll be picking that up again soon probably. After that I got abducted by aliens and now I'm trapped in a rom-com, which that one I just know is going to be hilarious. I just know it's gonna be hilarious. Like, I think I found it on Spotify or something like that. So, we'll see when I get to that audiobook. But I'm gonna listen to the audiobook of that one. And then Broken Bonds by Jay Bree. I think that one might still be on KU. So I'm kind of like on the fence because I was gonna pick up the audiobook, but then I heard somebody say that the audiobook is not good for that one. So maybe I just need to physically read it, which I've physically read. I mean, whatever. On my Kindle. I've read Jay Brea on my Kindle before, and I really liked it. I really, like, her writing was fine with me, so maybe that's doable. But we're gonna see because the problem with starting that one too is that like I know it's like 8 books or something like that, 6 books, 8 books, something like that. So I just know that if I like it, I'm gonna want to continue. And so part of me is like, I keep telling myself maybe I should read some of these other books on the list first because if I get sucked into that series, it's gonna be game over. Like this is the problem with picking up like long series is like that I'm gonna want to binge it all. So, I need some of my other responsibilities kind of out of the way so that way I can give into that. So, yeah, we're gonna see, but that's the list. I've only read 2 out of 10 on there, but yeah, I think that list is not too bad. The list is still not that bad. Like, I'm gonna be delusional, tell myself this. I mean, not really, because I have read like over 100 books every year for like the past 3 years, so I don't. I still feel like this is a doable list at this point in the year. Okay, that's the story we're going with. Especially since I'm going to listen to a lot of them as audiobooks, which means I can, listen to them while I'm doing other stuff. That usually does help a lot for me to get through these lists. So, yeah, we're gonna see, but hopefully, I will be making significant progress on this list in the next couple of months. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Um, yeah, unless life gets more crazy again and I forget everything again. But that's where we are. So, anyways, we'll see you next time where we are.